Shalom, shalom. First of all, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor
to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And love and peace and salutations to you hopefully elect brothers out here pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. It's the Indianapolis camp, you know. We got the elder and us two brothers out here, man.
Shalom, shalom.
We finna go into making a vow to the Lord or a breach of contract, man, because Israel breached a contract with YAHAWASHI, man, and that's why we're in the state that we're in. You know, we're not having this good life because we went off, you know. And YAHAWASHI, he deals with individuals, but he also deals with nations of people. So he dealt with us as a nation, you know, and he put us in a terrible state, you know, because we did what we want to do instead of doing what he asked us to do. All right, and we agreed to doing it, but we agreed to do what he asked us to do, and we've been messed up ever since. All right,
that's why our people see. The thing about it is, the Lord told us to do this and not to do that. But Israel, as a nation, we did what the Lord told us not to do. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't do what He told us to do. You see what I'm saying? So we broke our contract with YAHAWASHI. See what I'm saying? Just like in Esau's world, when you sign a piece of paper, you sign your name on a dotted line, and you don't fulfill your obligation, whether it's a car note or a light bill or a phone bill, and your stuff get repoed or cut off, is because why? You had a breach of contract. Or Esau take you to court because why? You didn't fulfill your contract, your obligation. That's the same thing Israel did with the Lord. That's why we're in the situation we're in. How did Israel break his contract? Hell, you got Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native American. What you doing? Number one, you calling on false gods. See what I'm saying? You giving your honor and glory to an idol, to a false power. Number two, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans are the biggest homosexuals on the planet, man. You're more of a homosexual than Esau or the Hamites, which are the original homosexuals. What you think Sodom and Gomorrah was? You so-called Africans, you Hamites. See what I'm saying? Number three, you're the biggest murderers on the planet, man. You know what I'm saying? You neck and neck with Esau. You see what I'm saying? So you broken your contract with YAHAWASHI, man. Right. That's why we in the low state that we're in, and all these other nations are above us, man. Right. See what I'm saying? That's why we serving our punishment. So we finna bring out some scriptures, man, to show and back up, because scriptures say prove all things, and we're gonna do it with what? The word of YAHAWASHI. Whoever first, go ahead.
We got Ecclesiastes chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 4. It said, when thou vowest a vow unto Yahawah, defer not to pay it, for he hath not pleasure in fools, pay which thou hast vowed. All right? Because when you start saying that you're going to do certain things, YAHAWASHI holds you accountable for those things that you said you were going to do. All right? It's an accountability, man, and we were held accountable for the things that he asked us to do, and we did not do them.
That's right.
All right, like the elder just said, man, we said we was going to do certain things, or he asked us to do certain things, and he was going to give us the goodness of the land.
That's right.
So we was like, okay, but what did we do? The exact opposite.
That's right.
All right. We didn't, when he said, like Elder said, don't first worship false gods. What did we do? We went out there and worshiped false gods. He told us not to be murderers. What did we do? We went out there and murdered. All right. He told us not to eat swine. What did we do? We go out there and eat swine.
And then make excuses for eating it.
That's right, man. And then you don't think that you have to pay for those sins that you have committed. All right? I'm going to keep going then. Okay, this is verse 6. Okay. Verse 6, it says, suffer.
Hold on. One quick point. Now, it said, the brother read in Ecclesiastes 5:4, it said, when thou vowest a vow unto YAHAWASHI, it said, defer not to pay it. Now, in layman's terms, what do we have here in this society when we know that we can't make a payment or whatever? We'll ask them to defer a payment, meaning what? Make an arrangement or put it off until we can make the payment.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's the same thing Israel is doing right now, man. The Lord is like, don't do this, but what you people, especially in these churches, do. Oh, the Lord know my heart. I ask for forgiveness tomorrow. You're deferring your payment to the Lord, man. See what I'm saying? Right. You made a vow. Oh, Jesus, I love you. Even though that's not the Lord's name, we just speaking in layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? You took Yahawashi's name in vain. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you. I do whatever you say. But then the Lord told you don't eat pork. But then, oh, I ask for forgiveness tomorrow. See what I'm saying? That's what Israel did as a nation, as a whole nation, man. You have certain people, you know, of the elect that follow the law, statute, commandment to the best of their ability, but we all got punished together as a nation, man, because of what these numbskulls did, man.
I got the definition of defer. It means to put off.
See, go ahead.
Action or event to a later time.
Yep, like when you get a payment arrangement on a bill. Let's say a light bill. Your light bill is due, let's say Friday, but you call them to get an extension, meaning to defer your payment until you get paid again, so you make that arrangement or make that vow. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Even like when people get those college loans, and they don't want to pay their loan off, they put the loan in deferment so they can get them off their back.
Yep.
You know.
But Yahawah told us not to defer it.
That's right.
You can't put it off, man.
That's right.
Right.
He didn't give us that option.
That's right.
To put it off. When you make a vow, you got to do it, man. You got to keep your word.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead. Bring the precept out, bro.
This is Numbers 30. I'm going to start at 1. And Moses spake.
Numbers what?
30 and 1.
Okay, that's on my list.
And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel.
He spoke to who?
The tribes concerning the children of Israel.
Esau.
Israel.
Ham.
Israel.
Japheth.
Israel.
Ishmael.
Israel.
Elam.
Israel.
See, so that's a cut. So the Lord only dealing with Israel, man, for you churchgoers out there.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? You naysayers. You see what I'm saying? You antichrist. There's not one antichrist. There's many antichrists.
That's right. That's right.
When you're an antichrist, I mean what? You're against the Lord, so you're an antichrist, man.
That's right.
Anti means against, man. Go ahead, bro.
That's right. That's a cut to you. You people was on that video the other day talking about the Lord dealing with everybody, man.
Yep.
All right. Well, it says concerning the children of Israel, saying, "This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded." This is a commandment. It says, "If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond."
Hey, wait. He said it's a commandment, man. This is not something you could just look over or get it in the meantime, in between time. This is a commandment, man.
A law.
This is a law. This is a law, man. This is something that you must do as an Israelite.
That's right.
You Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans. This is a law. Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 2. It says,
no, start at verse 1 again.
Yeah, the Lord wasn't hypothetically speaking. He's straight and direct. That's why it said, Yahawah is an austere man. He meant what he said, and he said what he meant, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Hey, scoot the couch up, yeah. Scoot up a little bit more. There you go, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, verse 1. Okay, this is Numbers 30 and 1. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying this thing which the Lord had commanded. Right? He went to the heads and said this because the heads going to give the order, and the order was going to trickle down, man. All right, to the tribes.
That's why you church pastors, you leaders of Israel, man, you got a heavy tab to pay, man.
You do.
Because you let Israel down. You're known as the heads. Now, the main heads right now is the apostles.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But you also got other heads of Israel like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, you know what I'm saying? TDJ, those are considered heads also. And guess what? You broke your vow to YAHAWASHI. You didn't tell the children of Israel what the Lord told you to commanded you to tell the children of Israel, man.
That's right. That's right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, if a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth.
Go ahead.
Because see, y'all made a binding oath to Esau, man. When you sold your soul for fool's gold, for these NBA contracts, these rap contracts, to be in high political offices, you binded your soul for Esau, man, and not for the Lord. That's why the Lord is going to kill y'all, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man. See, what is happening is that people put their foot in their mouth. They get to speaking before they think things out. Right. And they get to, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. All right? I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Instead of saying, man, can you get that James, what was that, James 4:13? People get putting their foot in their mouth and act like it's their program. And it's not your program, man. You making oaths that you can't keep because you so high and mighty that you making your own program, man. All right? This ain't about you, man. Everything is YAHAWASHI. Everything is for him and about him. All right? Right. It ain't about you. Everything we do is for YAHAWASHI, man. You got that, bro?
Yep. This is James 4:13. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain.
So you putting your foot in your mouth because you saying what you gonna do. And a lot of people making these promises and vows because they thinking of what they want to do, man.
That's right.
They ain't considering the Lord. They not thinking about, maybe this can't happen. They just going about their way as if this is their life or they own something, man.
That's right.
You ain't made shit, man. All right.
That's right. It said, verse 14, James 4:14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?
Good.
It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
That's where your life ain't nothing, man. The Lord can kill you at any split second. But he's having mercy. And guess what? Those doors of mercy are starting to close now, man. Because he's sick and tired of your BS, man. He's sick and tired of Israel's BS as a nation, man.
That's right. That's right.
So he's going to start smoking you niggas, man. I'm talking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's going to start smoking y'all. We already know what's going to happen to the heathens, man. But a lot of y'all are just doing stuff on your own accord. You're not considering YAHAWASHI, man. That's
right. It says, verse 15, James 4:15, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
That's why us men in GMS, we always say Lord willing. We put Lord willing before pretty much all our sentences, man.
That's right.
We be like, Lord willing, we can do this, just like the scripture said. Because we know who's in control, man.
That's right. We
know who guides our step. We know that this life ain't nothing. Our life ain't nothing, man. So we always put YAHAWASHI in the forefront of our lives.
That's right.
We don't act like y'all, man. A lot of y'all think y'all in control of your own life, and you're not.
That's right.
All right? I just want to make that point.
Oh, that's a beautiful point. Beautiful point. Because it tell you in Proverbs 20:24, man's goings are of the Lord.
That's right.
How can a man then understand his own way, man? You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to sit there and say, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that without saying, Lord, oh, it's all right. Because if you do that, it's going to stop it in there and start back recording again. It'll straighten up. That ain't never Satan, man.
Okay.
We're still going to push this word.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like we were saying, you know what I'm saying? That's why we always say, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? Because, tomorrow's not promised, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, bro.
Hey, we could be in the spirit world in our sleep tonight, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But while we're here on earth, man, we're going to do this job and do it to the best of our ability to push this truth. You know what I'm saying? According to the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI by Hashem Dash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you brothers got?
We got Deuteronomy 23.
I'm gonna read this in Exodus. Exodus is 20 because this is one of the contracts that we broke. You know what I'm saying? As a nation of people. This is Exodus 20 and 1. It says, and the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord, thy power, YAHAWASHI, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other God before me. See, this is part of the foundation, part of the 10 Commandments. There are 613 laws, and this is the foundation right here. Right. Number 1, it said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. But what do you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans do, the nation of Israel? You put other people up as gods over YAHAWASHI. Like who? Like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? Drake. The biggest thing now is the Drake challenge. Y'all sacrificing your soul to Satan by doing this challenge. You even got idiots in the church doing this challenge, man. The brother showed the video today. Oh, you got this church doing the Kiki challenge, but then they gonna take out Kiki and put Jesus. That's a double whammy. You still going off. That ain't the Lord's name.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you people have broken the contract right there by putting up other gods before you. How about YAHAWASHI? Going to these churches, that's bowing down to other gods. See what I'm saying?
That's right, bro.
It says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You bow down to every element on this planet, man. What's coming up pretty soon? Christmas. Y'all gonna be bowing down to a tree. Nimrod's penis, man.
Thanksgiving.
See what I'm saying?
Halloween.
Thanksgiving. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're bowing down to other gods, to demons and stuff.
That's right.
You done broke the contract right there.
That's right, bro.
It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. You bow down to the white man, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. And that's talking to you people. You know what I'm saying? You Negro, Latino, Native American. You are your forefathers.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said unto the 3rd and 4th generation, because there's you coming back each time on this earth, man. Committing the same wickedness, man. See what I'm saying? It said, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. We have to keep his commandments, which is laws. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain. IUIC, Most High in Christ bless. See what I'm saying? Ahaya Shaya, Yah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahshua, Yahoshua. All these false names, Jesus Christ. All these false names, you're taking the Lord's name in vain. You're taking it for nothing, man. Because you don't fear YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
That's why it's so easy for you to break his law, statute, commandments. Coming up is the Day of Atonement in a couple of days. A lot of y'all ain't going to participate in the Day of Atonement.
That's right, man.
See what I'm saying? Because you don't fear YAHAWASHI. Like the apostle said, you know what I'm saying? Is we really don't have to do it, but we do it out of fear for YAHAWASHI because he was our atonement. He was our sacrifice. But we do it to show our love for YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So it said, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Shabbat day to keep it holy. A lot of y'all don't keep the Shabbat. See, these are just some of the laws that you've broken in the contract as an example of Israel breaking the contract with YAHAWASHI. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just giving you a brief example of how Israel as a nation broke the contract of YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
That's why they catching hell. That's why they got family members getting their faces blown off in the streets by the spirits of vengeance of YAHAWASHI. Why? Because you broke the contract with the Lord, man. You told them, okay, Lord, I'm going to serve you. A lot of y'all make contracts on your toilet. Oh, Lord, my stomach hurts so bad. Lord, if you take this away from me, I promise I'll go to church Sunday. But then the Lord take away that diarrhea, you ain't even thinking about the Lord.
You lost interest that fast.
There you go. You broke your contract. You broke that vow, man.
Right.
So then when you get into that car accident, the Lord know how to get you. You just bought a brand new 2019 Avalon. Well, they don't even make Avalon no more. We're just hypothetically speaking, yeah. 2019 Camry. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the showroom floor. As soon as you go into traffic, make that right turn, bam, you get blindsided. Because why? You broke that contract with YAHAWASHI, man. It's just that simple, man. Go ahead, bro. What y'all got?
This is Deuteronomy 23. I'm going to start at 21. It said, when thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy power, thou shalt not slack to pay it. For the Lord thy power will surely require it of thee, and it will be a sin in thee. All right? It's a sin not to pay, make your vow. Even when you're making vows to brothers. It's not just the Lord. When you make vows to brothers, you got to keep those vows too, man.
That's right.
Or guess what, man? You going off, you sinning, man.
Because you still making a vow to the Lord.
That's
because
right.
this brother is a representative of
That's right,
YAHAWASHI.
So you can't just say what you want to say just to throw somebody off. Or just to keep them at bay for a little while. You have to mean what you say and say what you mean, like the bro just said a few minutes ago.
Bro, and that go back to what you were saying when you were saying that's why we say Lord willing, man. Because, you know, things come up. You know, you might make a vow to a brother. Yeah, brother, I'm going to do this for you, Lord willing. Because you never know what twisted turns might come, man.
This ain't our program.
That's right. So it's got to be the Lord's will for this thing to happen, man. That's why we say Lord willing, because, hey, we know if it happened, it was through the will of YAHAWASHI, man.
That's really our covering, man.
When
we say Lord willing, that's really our covering. Like, okay, it couldn't happen because it wasn't in the will. I mean, that's your covering, man. You can, but if you can happen is look, man, you people are lying, to be honest. Some of y'all are flat out liars, man.
Thank you. That's the spirit of just what I was thinking.
Some of y'all just flat out liars, man. And you just say anything, man. You spew all this out your mouth and don't mean none of it.
That's right. Because it's basically what you're doing when you say you're going to do something. You tell the Lord, okay, Lord, I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And you don't, you basically lied to the Lord.
That's right.
You lied to him straight to his face, man. See what I'm saying? Even if you make a vow to a brother, hey, brother, I'm going to give you $20 when I get paid. And then let's say your check get garnished and you can't give it to him right then. Just tell the brother, hey, brother, I wasn't able to, keep that vow, but as soon as I can, I will. As long as you still pay that vow, you still in good graces with YAHAWASHI.
That's right, man.
Because, hey, as a camp, we went through that experience, man. We're not going to put the brother name out there, you know what I'm saying, or the other camp we made a vow to, you know what I'm saying, but eventually we paid that vow, man, because unforeseen circumstances and things happen, man, but we weren't able to pay that vow at that time, you know what I'm saying, to help that brother out, but eventually we did it.
That's right.
We kept our vow, man.
That's right. That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't tell somebody something and don't do it, man. You have to do it. Even like the scriptures say, be not ignorant of any matter, small or great. Even if you tell a brother, hey, brother, I'm going to give you a pair of socks tonight at 8 o'clock. When 8 o'clock hit, you got to get that brother them socks, man.
That's right.
You told him because he's going to be waiting on them socks to keep his feet warm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to keep that vow. Go ahead.
That's right. Keep reading.
Oh, you got some more?
I got some more. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 22. It said, but if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee. Verse 23, it said, that which is gone out of thy lips.
Now, why does it say, if thou forbear not to vow? Meaning, if you don't make a vow, that's not no sin to you because you didn't lie to their brother or to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew you couldn't do this certain task at this time. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, the brother made a beautiful point. That's why you always say, Lord willing, I do this or do that. Because, see, Jake's simple. Jake be expecting you to do what you say you're going to do, man.
That's right.
Jake don't be playing no games, man. Why you think a lot of these drug dealers are locked up in the pen for murder, man? Because a person gets some goods from them, it's, okay, man, hey, I got you, bro. I'm going to bring your money tomorrow at 5 o'clock, bro. I got you. Then 5 o'clock come and you don't bring that money, guess what? He out there head hunting. He looking for you. Because you lied to him. He waiting on that money. You didn't bring it to him, so now now your body's getting outlined in chalk.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, verse 23. This is Deuteronomy 23, I'm on verse 23. It says, that which is gone out of thy lips, thou shalt keep and perform, even a free will offering. It said, according as thou hast vowed.
Now, do you know what a free will offering is? That means according to your ability to do it, on your own account or accord. It's not order for you to do it, but a free will is an offering that you give up on your own free will, out the kindness of your heart. You know what I'm saying? For the brother, for the Lord, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But still, you got to keep it if you make that free. If you say you're gonna do the free will offering, you got to do it, man.
That's right. Free will is I give you what I have as soon as I can get it. I mean, soon I got a little bit at the crib. I got a little money in my pocket. I'm gonna give it to you. That's free will. You ain't got a lot, but you ain't got no price on it.
You ain't obligated to do it.
Yeah, but you know, you still said you was gonna do it, so you have to pay that, man.
Right.
You can't just look over it as it is if it's nothing. All right? And if you can't pay it, you have to explain to that brother, as soon as I get it, I'm gonna give it to you. There are a lot of ways to work with this, but you have to pay those vows. The things that you come out your mouth, you have to pay it, because YAHAWASHI hates a liar.
That's right.
So when you're going to speak stuff, you have to fulfill what you speak. All right? I'm going to finish this off. It said, when thou comest into thy neighbor's, 23, Salakia. It said, that which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep and perform, even a free will offering, according as thou hast vowed unto the Lord thy power, which thou hast promised with thy mouth. All right? So when you start speaking stuff, that's like the elders just said, it's like a contract. It's a verbal contract. And that's legal and binding in the court of law.
Sure is.
So really the Lord is saying, watch your mouth. Stop just saying what you think you're going to say, man. You stop just spewing out stuff, man. Learn to be quiet.
That's right.
All right?
Since you're in Deuteronomy,
yes, sir.
Get 5 and 3.
This is Deuteronomy. Okay, 5 and 3. This is Deuteronomy 5 and 3. It said, the Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day.
So the Lord made this covenant, meaning this contract with us that's here today, which we are our forefathers. You get what I'm saying? So the Lord, there you go. Say it again, bro.
That's reincarnation right there in the scriptures, man.
There you go. See, the Lord made that covenant with us back in the beginning. So it's carried out even unto this day. August, the 14th?
Yes, sir.
August 14th, 2018. So we still, August 15th, 2018. So we still under this contract, this covenant, this oath, this vow that we made to the Lord, even to this day, man. See what I'm saying? So this law or this contract, this oath of vow that we made to the Lord, we got to carry this out forever, for eternity and on eternity. See what I'm saying? And we're going to do it perfectly in the kingdom under the new covenant, under the, you know what I'm saying, the new oath we're going to make with the Lord going to make with us, brother. You know what I'm saying? To put the laws in our inward part. That way we won't be sinning no more. See what I'm saying? So we're going to be able to keep the oath and laws and commandment perfectly in the kingdom of heaven, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. You got something? No, that's it on that, bro. You got something, Kanat?
I got this is
you got something?
Go ahead, bro. I'll go after you.
This is Psalms 116 and 12. It says, "What shall I render unto the Lord for all of his benefits towards me? I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all his people." All right, so you got to pay that vow, man. All right, you got to pay that vow unto the Lord, those promises that you made. What's that number one promise everybody made? Lord, I had too much to drink tonight, but if you just let this calm down, I'll never drink like this again. The next night you're drunk again. You got, like the brothers are saying throughout this whole thing, you got to be careful what you promise. Be careful what come out your mouth. But that comes with wisdom. Wisdom and prayer. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you should pray to the Lord or what to say, instead of just letting it come out of your mouth, man. Because then you make mistakes, man. All right, you make promises. You make promises that you can't keep.
That's right. That's a song.
Yeah.
I never make a promise that I can't keep.
Yeah.
All right.
Because hey, you don't want to make a promise that you can't keep, man. You don't want to offend a brother about a promise you made, and we definitely don't want to offend YAHAWASHI, man.
Hey, men of the Lord, man, we gotta keep our vows, man. Point blank, period, man. And that's why, what we saying in this lesson that that's why Israel is in the state that it's in, because we didn't, as a nation, we didn't keep the promise, man. All right, I'm gonna get this in 1 John. This is 1 John chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "He that saith I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him."
What they say in the world? You a liar and the truth ain't in you.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, and that's what Israel as a nation did. We said we want to worship and we want the benefits of obeying YAHAWASHI, but soon as things got rough or we thought we seen something better as a nation, that's what we gravitated to, man. And we was like, to hell with the law, statutes, commandments, pretty much. And we broke our contract, man. We breached the contract with YAHAWASHI, man. All right? So we just trying to, this lesson is letting you know when you put your word out there, you got to keep it, man. Don't be a liar. All right?
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day," August 15, 2018, "that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." Jumping down to verse 15, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. "But it shall come to pass," this is a future prophecy, which is taking place right now. "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So that, hey, by us not listening to the law, statute, commandment, and breaking that vow that we made with the Lord, guess what? We're under these curses unto this day, man.
That's right.
Matter of fact, we finna get that. I'm gonna get it. Exodus 19 to 8.
I got it, bro. So Exodus 19:8. Bring your precept out, bro.
Start at verse 5 when you get there. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 16 and 59.
Go to 58.
16 and 58.
Okay.
It says, "Thou hast borne thy lewdness, and thy abomination, saith the Lord."
Meaning what? You have lifted up your wickedness. You have exalted your sins and your wickedness, man, to the Lord, man. Your abominations. You've broken that covenant, man, that vow. Go ahead.
It says, "For thus saith the Lord power, I will even deal with thee as thou hast done, which has despised the oath in breaking the covenant. It says, nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth, and I will establish it unto thee an everlasting covenant. All right? It says, then thou shalt remember the ways and be ashamed when thou hast received thy sisters, thy elders, and thy younger, and will give them unto thee for daughters, but not by thy covenant. All right? Because we Lord established that covenant. We supposed to keep the covenant, man. All right.
But it said Israel despised his covenant, man.
Right, man.
He despised that oath that Israel as a nation made to the Lord.
And why you Israelites despise it, man? Because you thought these other heathen nations, you seen them so-called partying and BSing, and you thought that was the way of life. Oh, look at them. They look like they're having fun. What Israel? You know, Israel is party animals, man. They want to go to the party. They want to have a good time, man. They don't want to be serious about nothing. Israel as a nation don't want to be serious about anything.
They want to be loved by everybody.
That's right, man. You want to fit in.
That's right.
Trend. You want to follow what's trending.
Not being trendsetters.
That's right, man.
That's right. So we despise we despise the covenant of the Lord, man. Because we wanted to do what everybody else was doing, man. When the Lord had made us separate already from everybody else, the Lord had already set a standard for us. All right, they wasn't held to the standard. We was held to the standard, man.
That's right.
And since we was held to the standard, now we being punished because we didn't hold up to the standard.
That's right.
That's right. He made us better people than everybody else on this face of this earth. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to make us different from everybody else on this planet, man. And what we do with it, man. Throw it away or want to give it to everybody, man. When it's for us, man. This is what makes us different from everybody on the face of the earth, man.
That's right, bro. God. Hey, it was funny. They was envious of us.
It was.
They was envious. They wanted to have that covenant, man. They wanted what we had. But we downgraded ourselves, man.
We wanted what they had.
To their level, man. That's crazy.
Oxymoron.
That's crazy, bro.
The Lord gave us the earth. He gave us the universe, and we gave it up.
That's
For what?
Right, man.
To be slaves in this bullshit as captivity.
Bro.
Israel as a nation, man. Israel as a nation got to be some of the dumbest people on the planet, man.
Right, bro.
We gave up the universe for captivity. What kind of nonsense does that make, man? That's like somebody giving you a brand new car. I'm like, nah, I'd rather have this beat down bucket over here that's smoking and leaking oil everywhere. The Lord gave us the universe, and we forsook it and neglected the Lord for some BS, man. To be in captivity, to have messed up bodies, man. We supposed to be traveling through the dimensions right now in our chariots, man. Traveling through the different galaxies and universes, man. But instead, we trapped right here on Earth. A raggedy planet, man. You go outside, it stinks. The grass is brown. But it's raining right now, but the grass is still brown. It's dehydrated, it's dried up. Because why? We got this wicked-ass cracker ruling over us that's messing up the earth. The food messed up. We traded royalty for peasantry, man.
Garbage.
See what I'm saying? Man.
I just want to thank the water, YAHAWASHI, for waking us up to this truth, man.
Kind.
All right, and putting us on a whole different level than everybody else on this planet. That is not to be taken lightly. All right, that's not to be taken lightly at all. We know we grasped something that nobody else can grasp, hardly, man, on this planet, and He gave it to us, man. So we need to stick to it and run with it.
But you niggas that fell out the truth, you traded wisdom for retardation. The Lord gave you wisdom, but you traded in for retardation, for a retarded helmet to wear to ride your bike. When the Lord gave it, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord gave us brain power, man. Man.
I got this in there.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Exodus 19:8. It said, all the people answered together.
Well, start with verse 5 and read down to 8.
Come. This is Exodus 19:5. It said, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine.
So the Lord said, if we listen, if we hearken to His voice, He said He will make us a peculiar treasure, meaning there's special people unto Him, a strange, as they say in today's time, weird or strange, odd. You know what I'm saying? But we're a peculiar treasure. Why? Because, like the brothers made a good point, these nations are envious of us. They're jealous of Israel. Because why? We have the true and living power, man. That they want what we got. And like the brother said, but our people want what they got, which is trash and dirt and garbage. See what I'm saying? Disease and pestilence. That's what our people want, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 6. It says, ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
A kingdom. Go ahead.
And a holy nation.
A separate nation. We're the apple of the Lord's eye, man. But you niggas act like mud under somebody's shoes. Go ahead, bro.
It says, these are the words that which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Verse 7, it says, and Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. Verse 8, it said, and all the people answered together.
It said all the people, not some of the people, but all of the nation of Israel, from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom, from the Judah all the way down to Issachar. All 12 tribes was right there talking to Moses, man. The Lord gave His word to Moses, and Moses gave it to all of the congregation of Israel. It said all, not a third, not a half, not a quarter, not 3, 4, 5, but all. Go ahead.
It said, and all the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord.
See, we made a vow unto the Lord right there in the wilderness, man.
That's right.
We made a vow. All of us made a vow. We was there. All of us was there. Those that's watching this video, all of us was there. We made a vow unto YAHAWASHI, man, that we would do all that He had commanded us to do. That's why I'm here today. Even though we fell away from our heritage for a brief period of time, but they were prophesying we was going to do it. And the Lord woke us up and brought us back into the fold, back into this truth. That's why we keeping the law, statutes, commandments once again to the best of our ability. Because why? We paying our vow to YAHAWASHI, man. That's why even right now, we don't care what people say or do to come against us. We're keeping our vow. We paying off our payment plan to the Lord right now by keeping these laws, statutes, commandments.
That's right. That's right.
Going out there on the highways and byways. That's what? Making double payments.
Right.
Doing these videos. That's paying the interest. See what I'm saying? We're making our payments to YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
And what's our receipt? The kingdom of heaven. That the Lord will have mercy upon us to show us mercy and find us worthy of being delivered out this hellhole, man. That's what this whole payment arrangement is about,
right,
bro.
That's right, yo. That's right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
You got anything else?
You got something else, Kanat?
If not, hey, man, I just want to make this a little final. If you make a vow to YAHAWASHI or to your brothers, you brothers that in this truth, man, you got to keep it, man.
That's right.
Don't chuck it to the side. Don't come up with excuses. Do it. What's that phrase of Nike? Just do it.
That's right.
Just do it. All right.
Hey, so with that, the brother beautifully said it, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, peace, and blessing to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. God, see, look, that's the spirit. On the weather report right here in Indianapolis, it shows the county of Judah. Oh man, see, and it's highlighted too. See, that's the spirit. That's the Lord with us, man. Good. Hey, so with that, hey, Abba. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.